Christina West was arrested for a DUI in Tallahassee back in August 10th, or on August 10th. And after she got arrested, apparently she resisted arrest, according to the police report. She got out of her handcuffs, and as a result, the police officers responded in a way that could be interpreted as excessive force. Now, the video that we're about to show you is so graphic that I couldn't watch it all the way through. So I want to make sure you guys have as much warning as possible before we show it. With that said, it is important to see the video so you understand just how brutal these police officers were. Let's take a look.
Fucking arm. Oh my God. Don't fucking touch me. You're not another double. Don't stop.
All right, and that goes on and on. Listen, here's the thing. She was driving drunk, we get that. And I was wondering before I saw the video, well, were they mad because she had endangered people and she was driving like crazy, etc. But you can tell in the very beginning of the video, they don't rough her up in the beginning. It's when she seems to be like kind of not letting them put the handcuffs on that they lose it. And I think he seems to say there, don't touch me, right?
Right.
And they charged her with battery on a law enforcement officer too. And that's where they lose it. They're like, how dare you? And look, you got to let the cops cuff you. We understand that. On the other hand, if you're a cop, at what point in her unbelievable screaming do you take your knee off of her face, head, and neck, right? Come on, dude, you got her. You got her. It's gonna be. You already slammed her face into the car and into the pavement. You got to ease up, but that's the thing with cops. There's not all cops for the millionth time, but in this case, obviously, way overboard.
Way overboard. Let me give you some more facts to the story. First of all, I want us to be fair and explain exactly what she did. She was driving under the influence. She had 3 foreign exchange students in the vehicle with her, and she crashed into a home. No other, driver was involved in this. Now, cops did arrive on the scene. She did get her hand out of a handcuff. And that's when the officers responded the way that they did. Now, in terms of her injuries, she suffered a broken orbital bone, and that's in the face, around the eye, a swollen eye, a bloody nose, and cuts to her arms and legs. And now the state attorney saw the footage and did release a few statements. The state attorney is Willie Meggs, and he says that it was, quote, very disturbing. And he also says that I am extremely upset. It is very disturbing. This is a very disturbing situation to me, and I'm dealing with it. And he continues to say, one of the most disturbing videos. So he said disturbing quite a few times. So we'll see what happens, but I should also note that the state attorney did drop the charges against her, not the DUI charge, but the other charge involving the police officer. And when she was being treated at a hospital, a nurse also claimed that she was being aggressive. So there was a charge filed by the nurse, and that charge has also been dropped.
So look, I want to explain something. I don't want the DUI charges dropped against her, and I think she was out of hand in the first place. But what cops need to understand is, just because somebody has done something wrong, she did the DUI, she got out of the handcuff, you're right about that, and you need to make sure you've got her contained and handcuffed, and we know that involves some degree of force. Everybody gets that. Doesn't mean, though, you have the license to slam her into the ground as you did. And then, to me, even the slamming, maybe she slipped a little bit, maybe you already got it, but like that screaming went on for so long. 5 seconds in, 10 seconds in, have just a little bit of humanity, knowing, all right, I've already crushed this woman beyond all recognition. Let me ease up a little bit here, as she's obviously letting me handcuff her at this point.